showed that they can bleed a bit. Let's see if they can do it again here. We're getting into the first game of winter semis, top 8 doubles for EU.
All right, so we're having Acno on the Sidra here. Obviously, you know, another sword legend. We see the gold forge for the cannon. So, you know, clearly there's obviously a lot of experience with the Sidra as well. But something that's very intriguing with this aspect is, you know, we've obviously seen Acno and Blaze with a lot of Koji today. A ton of Koji, even for both of them playing Koji today. Ajax, why do you think they're coming up with a bit of a switch up here initially?
So they've actually been changing a lot. They started off double Teros, and then they went to the double Koji, and then at the end, it was Koji Val. And here with this, I think the switch up is if you push too hard up against Cannon, you're asking for trouble because Cannon will take you all the way off stage, and that is a big thing that Acno likes to go for, like we said. But so far, it hasn't really shown that much of a difference. And everybody going down at the bottom.
What? That was such good team play right there from Pavelski and Hysen, finding a way while both of them were under the bottom of the stage to then calculate the KO confirm options. And just like that, Hysen and Pavelski with the first strike here to take the lead.
Rain, I have questions too. How in the world did Hysen get out of there?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the biggest part. But now,
yeah, man. I mean, that Hattori desync, you know, in the smoke, out of the smoke. Maybe a little bit of teleportation. Beautiful combos to clear up those KOs as well. And now, okay, here we go. 4 stock to 4 stock. But Hysen and Pavelski still with a slight advantage.
Yeah, Acno starting to get some reads as well, recognizing the defensive habits early on. Now Hysen on stage and is separated away from Pavelski. Not able to really like separate and get closer to try and help him away from Acno.
Yeah. Looking at Pavelski right now, too. I love that Pavelski's staying on the gauntlets, right? And look where Pavelski's chilling. Right on the edge of the stage. Nice snare into the N-Sig right there. But Pavelski knows that the big way in order to beat Acno and Blaze is to separate them nonstop. Nice snare right there.
Oh, my goodness. And just avoiding the dare.
Oh, no.
Hysen going deep, trying to catch the ground pound on the way up. But it is going to be Acno who gets himself back on stage. Now currently stuck between the two of them. But luckily for Hysen, didn't get KO'd off the top.
Yeah, and you know, that was so good right there. Nice D-Light stare from the KO. Big weapon throw, but a little bit of team damage confirms the KO against Blaze, and we are dead even right now, Ajax.
Rain, we just passed 6 minutes, and we're already down to what could be 1 stock apiece on everybody's side. Acno and Pavelski over there definitely deep in the red and not have to be very careful, but it's going to be Pavelski who makes the first mistake, and Acno capitalizing big.
Yeah, huge D-Light stare there, true combo with Canada to confirm the KO. And, you know, that just shows a lot of the mastery that Acno has with so many different weapons and legends within this game. And, right there, down goes Acno, though. But again, still, okay, finally Acno and Blaze a slight lead, but this is still literally anyone's game. Ajax, I think what this is going to come down to is whatever team can get the first team combo, because we've seen no team combos right now.
The biggest thing is don't try to overextend trying to get this KO on Blaze, because Blaze takes advantage of that very well. They were saying before, one of the hardest people to get a 2v1 on, period, and he's going to recognize that. But here comes the ground pound. Acno capitalizing on him, trying to go off stage to get that Blaze edge guard.
Oh, and now we are in a 2v1 situation against the 2 best people in all of Europe right now. This is a tremendous task, but who other than Pavelski could be the one to do it today?
Pavelski has an opportunity here if he could find a punish, if he could get a recovery off on Blaze, but stay in center, he can avoid being pushed too far off. But this is very difficult. There's no room for him to operate. He finds recovery though.
Okay.
He's not
still chance.
Okay. All right, weapon toss away. Gonna go for the sword matchup. Trying to come in, and for Acno, all he has is just 1 mistake on Pavelski, and that's it.
Yeah, and Pavelski knows that. That's why we're seeing so much patience right now. Big weapon throw, but the D-Light recovery, true option to confirm the KO, and Acno and Blaze with a significant comeback to pop off and close out that matchup, taking home game number 1.
This game was pretty much dictated by 2 incredible, the moment Acno recognized that he was trying to go off stage for Blaze, Acno covered immediately, got the stock, but there was 2 double KOs that happened and they're at the bottom of the stage.
Yeah.
They weren't true double KOs, but Hysen avoiding that first one so they could get a lead, and then answering back on the side of the blue team, getting them on the double KO at the bottom again. That was such a close first game, Rain.
True. And it looks like we are seeing Pretty much the same overall within Legends as well. Pavelski switching up the Legend skin. I like that, you know? That's kind of like a little bit of a quick mental reset if you feel like you need to get a little bit regrouped. A whole bunch of pro players do that all the time. So I like that. I like that a lot, you know, drip or drown, and I think the season's looking pretty good right here. But it's not looking good as a ground pound with a cannon to the yeah, right there.
It's only drowning, man. It's only drowning. Trying to avoid the ground pounds coming in from cannon have been so hard because Acno's just always off stage. We said at the beginning. Pavelski, very aggressive off stage, but Acno is such a problem whenever he sees that you're down there, and he will hunt you down. Blaze accidentally catching him with the nair, but doesn't matter because you reposition. Good job avoiding the GC neutral sig.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, look at Hysen's health, yo, right? You're at 2 stock reds with Acno and Blaze, both still at orange. Down goes Pavelski, and here we go. This is a 2v1 opportunity. Huge N-sig right there, but Blaze, Blaze not going to make it back.
All right.
And that was so smart. That was so smart, AJ. Oh, wow. Wonderful combo into the
Great
N-sig.
capitalization, but still not enough to take him off the side. Acno holding on for only a little bit longer, though. Right back to even. Bit more damage on the side of Hysen, but Hysen is doing a good job, at least, of lining up combo skill for Pavelski. So even though he keeps taking damage, Pavelski's always there to line up and actually capitalize after. Just missing the follow-up off of the recovery there.
Yeah, and you can tell right now that Pavelski and Hysen have like a huge gamble play style where it pretty much all relies upon Pavelski being able to get early stocks off stage. And when that happens, it works out really well. But when it doesn't, it comes to the deficit where then Hysen is kind of left in no man's land and falls behind. Big N-sig confirms KO right there. That's a perfect example. If you look at the stocks right now, it's 4 stocks to 3 stocks, but a very strong full stock lead.
Yeah, that's going to lead them to absolutely. You go down there, get this here. Weapon toss on the other side. The recovery's coming through, but Blaze wasn't really in the prime position to make anything work off of that, so just go back to stage, let him come back out the recovery, and take care of it after.
Yep. So here we go. 4 stocks to 2 stocks. Blaze still looking very comfortable, even
God.
Oh, dude, Acno's waking up.
Acno's
waking
holding
up.
forward, man.
Oh, the GC sidelight. Wait, what? Dude, the reaction, dude, they haven't even landed on the stage.
Oh my God, let him play the
Acno,
game.
stop it, Acno, don't do it to him. Oh, no, he did it to him. Oh, he did it to him.
There's a reason that these two have been so dominant for years. You're talking about the gamble play style on the red team. That is one of the best ways to describe Pavelski, period. But Acno decided on that last stock. What if I just decided to go off?
Look at that. I mean, this is the Acno mixtape right here. I mean, what is this, a 15-second clip of just pure Acno? Not only getting massive damage on the right side of the stage, full rotation into damage on the left side of the stage, then falling down on the stage, no options left, says, you know what, throw the cannon.
Literally like, hey, look, you can have some. No, you can have some too. Like, you can have some. Like, these hands are ready to eat for everybody. He was chasing everyone down. And how do you bounce back from that? Like, how do you bounce back from a round like that? Because at the start, it was looking solid. Game number 1 was extremely close. Game number 2, a little bit more in favor at the start for the blue team, but Hysen and Pavelski were still staying in it. And at the very end, it's like, no, they weren't. Excuse me? Did you forget who the 2v2 champs are? Did you forget who the best in the EU are? And we're seeing a switch off now over to Teros. How are you feeling about the switch up to Teros to try and answer this hyper aggression that the blue team has been putting on?
I like it a lot. Hysen switching over to Val, and we're seeing Pavelski on the Teros. They're doing this 100% to go for more combos, right? Clearly, again, what I talked about, that gamble strategy they use, where Pavelski plays very much off stage, was not working out at all, and Acno and Blaze are very, very good at adapting. Now, with the Val with Hysen here, adapting with the Teros on the Axe, it's going to allow Hysen to float around a little bit more, but truly capitalize off of the big damage that Pavelski builds up.
Yeah, I think the Teros too helps to try and pump the brakes a bit, because if you try to rush down Teros too much, you're taking huge hits. You do not want to be taking a bunch of Axe hits for no reason, especially lining up into Val. The way that they have lined up has been good, but it hasn't been as good.
Oh, no! Oh, that should have hit right there. Pavelski drops the D-Light Sair. That's a tough one. That might have confirmed the KO early there on Acno, but a GC D-Sig comes flying out, and that does confirm the KO. And, dude, I mean, Acno Blaze, this is looking more and more like a 3-0.
Yeah, you know what's been even more impressive about what Acno and Blaze have been doing so far? They have had some team combos, but most of it has just been Blaze positioning whoever the target is towards Acno. Because they haven't had big team combos, but Acno is playing so good. Feed it to your teammate. He's the one closing it out. Let him have it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Hysen and Pavelski is showing a little bit of tenacity here right now, bouncing back and evening out that big lead that Acno and Blaze had initially in this aspect. But again, I mean, we gotta see something, right? We need to see more stage control. We need to see more team combos, just anything whatsoever from this red team if they're going to find a way to come back in this set.
We need better capitalizations, too, because anytime Hysen's got a hit, Acno has knocked Blaze out of it and vice versa. Because Pavelski hasn't really been able to close the gap, and if he does close the gap, Hammer Sarah is pretty scary to hit Hysen with, so you got to be careful there. But there goes another KO off the top on the side of Acno, looking incredible right now. Yeah, you better go all the way down. Let them try to go for a position there, and hopefully you get away.
Yeah, and now this is where it's really tough right now, right? Because Hysen does not want to lose this stock. Oh, that was such a big play. Oh, no, Acno's going to make it back. Acno's going to make it back. Yep, okay. Beautiful recovery off the side there.
Still a really big play, though, because that could have been a stock loss. Getting around the weapon toss and everything, gets back on the Sarah's, going to net Emma stock. That's going to be answered right back, though, on the side of Acno.
Run, Pavelski, run. Run as fast as you can, Pavelski.
Help!
Here we go. It is still 3 stocks and 2 stocks, but the red team still has an opportunity. They have to get rid of Acno and then form a 2v1 mix-up. Nice there right there. This is go. Watch Pavelski and Hysen. They're going to swarm like bees to honey on Blaze right now, trying to get the most damage output while they maintain stage control. They did their
best, too, but because of that platform moving, it actually gave Blaze some mix-ups to land and get around that. But that is a huge loss that they just took, and now you got... Good luck touching the side. All right, the Sarah comes back through. At least the platform's there to help him avoid.
Hysen? Oh, okay. Got rid of the weapon, though, at least. Okay, Hysen's getting a lot more aggressive now. It's opening up opportunities. Oh, no, but that's not good. Able to reset, gets the wall touch, trying to just fight. See, the hard part is here with gauntlets, all the moves are meant to build into different combos and stuff. So that's why we see the gauntlets disappear there. So Hysen really can't engage with gauntlets besides recovery. Oh, no, that's it. Yep.
Perfectly executed and perfect dominance on the side of the best team in the EU. Pretty much the best team in doubles history that has ever touched the 1s and 2s on this game. And that after what we saw in that winter semis, man, getting knocked out into elimination bracket after that incredible game 5 and getting 3-0'd here.
Dude, that is so hard to do. What we just saw in that replay, like, it may look super easy where you engage with the end light, but we literally saw the end light. Acno had to drop down, GCD light, and then into a falling nair, which pretty much, if there was any miscalculation in that at all, it wouldn't have hit and it would not have confirmed the KO. So, you know, I feel like a broken record, right? Because every time we talk about this stuff,